This episode of Inside Golf Podcast is brought to you by Inside Sports Network.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Boston Capital Twiddler Steve on the Hold the Green podcast.
All right, we are live. Tap in, birdie.
All right, Carson Young is here. I bet Ludwig at 28.
Let's go. I bet
You
him
did
at,
too?
I bet him at 25.
Low sevens. I think there's some guys in here we like.
Harris English at 7,300.
I love Brian Harmon at 3.5% this week.
What is up, everybody? Happy Tuesday night. It's your boy Capper with Twiddler Steve here to break down the WGC St. Jude. Steve?
Oh, you fell for it too.
What?
Not
it's
the
not
WGC
anymore.
It's not the WGC anymore.
That's right. What do they call this now? Just the St. Jude
Classic?
Classic?
Well, what's funny is I was actually going to introduce this show of, are you ready to memorialize the great winners of the FedEx St. Jude Championship, like Patrick Reed did it, Bethpage, or Tony Finau, or so basically they combined the Barclays and the Northern Trust or the Dell Technologies into this tournament now. And if you actually go back and look at the history, they try and shoehorn. It's like when they go on like Golf Channel, they say like, oh, well, you know, Tiger Woods won the St. Jude Championship once upon a time. It's like, no, he didn't. He won the Bridgestone. And so all the history is completely screwed up now. But in this week, we have the St. Jude Championship, which
it's a terrible place. It's going to be 110 fucking degrees out. Like, I bet a fat guy, I already regret it.
Yeah. Well, I always know it's St. Jude week because I always get a cold call from St. Jude. Because they look in their database and they're like, hey, this guy from Rochester, New York just randomly donates $100 around like August or so. Why don't we call him and see if he's actually ready? I actually got that cold call today. I didn't answer, but I got that cold call today. I'm like, you know what? Don't worry. It's coming in some form or fashion. I will post the link, by the way, after this in our Discord to donate to St. Jude Children's Hospital. Definitely something to do. But we're kicking off St. Jude week with a cold caller asking for money for their wonderful charity.
Who was it? Was it Danny K started St. Jude, right?
No, I think Danny Thomas is his name.
Danny Thomas.
Yep.
Yeah. That's crazy. Like, just celebrity who like, I want to start a children's hospital to take care of kids with cancer, and just started it, and it's still going. It's got to be the most well-known children's charity in the world, right?
Probably. Yeah. I mean, it's world renowned. I mean, the Shriners Children's Hospital is also pretty world renowned too. Rest in peace, that tournament, by the way. They're no longer going there. So, but yeah, like we'll post the link in the Discord. Make sure you donate this week. Take a little bit of your winnings and hopefully an outright this week. Hopefully we both had an outright after coming very close the last 2 months. It's time. We are long overdue. I like my bets this week. So I did a lot of talking. Well, actually, we both did a lot of talking. I did a lot of analytical golf course talking. You decided to insult the great country of Canada for about 10 minutes on the show. So that's about par for the course. But you've had about 48 hours to digest this golf course and things I said. Where's your head at this week as far as what you're looking for? Is there anything that I said about maybe the golf course changes that is maybe swaying your opinion about who you want this week?
I need to ask you about that because I couldn't quite remember what we talked about.
I wonder why.
So I feel like I know it changed, but what changed about it other than the greens being a little bit newer?
Well, so they rebuilt them all, so that means they're going to be mega firm. That's just what happens when you rebuild greens. They also changed the grass type from Champion Bermuda to Tiff Eagle. So, look, you still
Scotty.
Yeah, right. Scotty has won at a couple courses with Tiff Eagle. That benefits him. But Tiff Eagle is a little grainier strain in Bermuda. So you might want to lean a little more into the guys who are pretty good on Bermuda stats. But overall, though, I mean, there's not going to be probably that huge of a difference between the Champion and the Tiff Eagle, but something to notice. Like if you want to make a case for somebody and you say, look, like they won a PGA National, that's Tiff Eagle Bermuda, or they won an RSM, that's Tiff Eagle or Bay Hill. stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to build a case for somebody, you look at the Tip Eagle history, that would work too. I think for me though, the biggest thing that's really swaying what I'm looking for this week is actually the course conditions and the weather conditions coming in. And I've been mentioning this. I mentioned this on Sunday, and at the time, it looked like it was going to rain a lot this week and kind of negate this period of about 2 weeks of just no rain in the area. After a pretty wet spring, by the way, they're still above average in rain for the year, but it hasn't rained there in 16 days. They dodged some rain today. It doesn't look like there's going to be rain in the forecast. So when you take that combined with, as long as they, and listen, this is a TPC, they easily could water the fairways, but zoysia grass tends to absorb moisture pretty well, and you don't have to water it a lot to keep it alive. So if they don't do that, maybe the fairways are running pretty firm in combination with new greens that haven't been rained on in about 16 days. They're already going to be firm. To me, we already saw that the in-tournament hitting fairways is very important. Yeah. I think it's just going to be way more important this week to do that, because you can still fire at these pins. The greens still aren't all that complicated. If you're from the fairway, it's zoysia, and it's really nice to hit off it. But if you're finding yourself in the rough all day, I just think it's going to be so hard to control spin. It's going to be so hard to get it close. And maybe that's a different conversation for DFS, but we're focusing just like on outrights, top tens.
Yep.
And if you're just in the rough all day, you're probably not going to get close to the pin. You're probably not going to score. So that's kind of what I focus on this week. Guys are pretty good at golf courses with a big missed fairway penalty. Guys who have been driving it pretty good and hitting mostly fairways. And then just like premium iron play, who can really take advantage of it. And that really kind of formulated my outright card this week.
Well, that makes me feel better about the fat guy, I bet, anyway.
Okay. The fat guy, you bet. You're now concerned about the heat at all?
Yeah, man. Listen, as a heavier set fellow myself, listen, if it's 110 degrees out and you're playing a golf course, I mean, these guys, some of these boys are hefty, and they're walking with the bags. And I mean, look, they're obviously not in the gym like these other guys, right? So I don't know. It's just something to think about. And I've golfed with some bigger boys, and sometimes they get tuckered out before 18. So I don't know. Just something to think about.
Yeah. And look, I mean, we are seeing Lucas Glover, Mr. Swamp Ass, overcome all of that and beat Patrick Cantlay. You know, Cantlay handed it to him at the end of the day. But yeah, listen, like if you got a fat guy sweating profusely out there, there is a path to success. I mean, Sepp Straka lost in a playoff, and he's a Husky boy. So it definitely can be done here. So it is going to be an oven though this week. And unlike last week where they actually got unseasonably cooler temperatures in Carolina, it was like, you know, mid 70s, pretty nice conditions to play golf. This week is going to top out at low to mid 90s. Exactly what you would expect in Memphis.
Hellish weather.
Humid, but it looks like the rain is going to stay away. And as long as they don't water the golf course and try and manipulate it that way, this could be a spicy, entertaining tournament.
I think
I'm looking forward to it.
So you might have got me a list because, you know, nobody heard me. I was bitching about the tournament pre-show. But now that you're telling me we dodged the rain. So I get, because it's been raining every fucking single day like it normally does, but even more than normal in Florida and Georgia. And I was just assuming everybody else was getting it as well. So if they avoided that and we can actually get like a tougher course, that makes up for the shortened field for me.
Yeah, it would be nice, but again, keep in mind this is a TPC.
It is TPC. I know.
They like to coddle these guys. Who's to say they just don't take a water hose to everything?
What was nice and soft. You had a fucking stroke. You fucking texted me when you found out they were watering it fucking overnight after it had already gotten rain. It was a TPC.
Which tournament was that? I was so
that's
pissed.
What I'm saying. I can't remember. I just remember the anger, just the seething anger.
I just don't understand it. Like, why can't you just let the course just be on its own? Like, it already got rain. Why are you watering it more? It's unbelievable. Hate those guys sometimes. Right. All right. Well, we don't have our producer Cam to quiz us, but I do have the tip chart handy. So normally
I haven't been in the Discord. I haven't been on Twitter because I brought my daughter up with me this week to hang out and keep me from going insane, living alone.
Okay.
So we've been watching movies and we just started the Americas, the Tom Hanks narrated thing. It's fucking awesome.
Is
like
it?
I like nature stuff anyway, and Yeah, it's really good. We're like 4 or 5 episodes in. We stay up late binge watching. We watched like 4 movies last night. So
nice. What platform is that on?
Peacock. So
I already canceled Peacock.
If you cancel it from the open.
Yeah. Although I'll have to bring it back for what is it, the Brazil game in about a month.
The football game?
Yeah, week 1.
That on Peacock?
That's the Peacock game in Brazil. Oh man. I think it's what, Chiefs Chargers, I think, is the game.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That's just peachy.
I hate this fucking sending them all over the fucking place. The Germany game was terrible. The Germany game was terrible just because I'm sick of it going international. At least those fans were good for whatever reasons they love John Denver. And they sing Country Road. No idea why that's a thing in Germany. I told you that story about the bus full of Germans when we were in Turkey. And it was so we were going, you could take one bus ride down in Marmaris, Turkey. Their ship was pulled up next to our ship, and we were playing war games, and we went in for liberty, and we all got on the bus, and the German sailors all started singing Country Road, Take Me Home. And we were all looking around at each other like, what the fuck is going on? Why do they love this song so much? And they sang it for us like at least 3 times on the way down to the city, and then they all sang it at the stadium over in Germany when the Pats went over there, which I found hilarious. So they love John Denver in Germany.
They do. The way you introduced that, though, made me feel like I was Chaz Palmentieri listening to Verbal Kint riff through his bullshit of the usual suspects. Back when I was in a barbershop quartet in Skokie, Illinois. Back when I was in a bus in Turkey with a bunch of Germans. Yeah, you set that up very well there. So, well, you and I have both had crap NFL performances in Germany. You had I thought the worst quarterback performance with Mac Jones in Germany, only to be topped by Daniel Jones the next year.
I don't know.
Awful.
That pick,
last game of the Giants, I was so happy they benched his ass after that. They should have left him there.
They should have left Mac Jones there too. That pick was legitimately the worst pick I'd ever seen.
It was. I was actually on the golf course and I saw that and I texted you. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Terrible. Who was he throwing to?
I don't know. Who cares?
All right. Well, yeah. Who cares? Who cares about our crap teams? Until they play each other in December, we'll have a live stream where that might be a spicy little show on Monday night.
That'll definitely be a spicy show.
It will be. All right. Tip chart. You got 7 guys on this list. This is actually the first time I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Interesting. I guess it's not all that surprising. I mean, you're basically playing the hits for a lot of these guys at the St. Jude. So, all right, 7 guys. Kick it off.
Let's go.
Who's on there?
Fleetwood.
Tommy Fleetwood is not on the list.
Interesting. I figured maybe everybody thinks Cam Young won last week, so why not him this week?
Okay, strike
place fits Victor perfect, and people love him no matter what, even though he completely screwed me on the one and done with Drew in a elevated event already this year. I'll say Victor. Victor's won.
Victor is the number 1 most tipped golfer.
Okay.
This week.
All right.
By apparently a lot, by the way.
Really?
Yes. Like overwhelmingly. I don't have the pie chart in front of me, but Brian Kirshner was saying he's like overwhelmingly like the biggest pick this week.
I just lost the odds board. Where'd it go? All right, there we go. All right, so if he's at 35, we got 7. Well, Burns at 40.
Burns is not on the list.
Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, I know. People just like him.
Yeah, but he lost in a playoff a couple years ago. So might be
Bermuda.
Sneaky. Yep. Bermuda Burns.
I'm doing fucking terrible.
Come on, there's some obvious names in here.
When you say that, but now I'm all in my brain. Is Ludwig on it?
Man, that's a Steve Shermer performance if I've ever seen.
I got the first. I got the number 1 guy. That's it.
All right.
Who else is on it?
All right, number 2, Chris Kerr, coming off a good finish at Wyndham, playing well, hit it well last week.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. I'm just not a Kirk guy, so I don't even think of him.
Number 3, Wyndham Clark, 50-1.
Okay,
playing better, top 10 last year. Okay, number 4.
Talk about miss fucking fairway penalty.
Yeah, but on some of these courses where he can club down, he's actually been all right on short of the course. Like he's been good at Travelers. Like he obviously won Pebble. Like it doesn't have as high a missed fairway penalty here, but he can get it done at some of these places. So I get it. Number 4, Russell Henley,
Okay.
Number 5, former winner here, Daniel Berger.
This Daniel Berger thing just makes me so irritated. I don't understand. I heard people talk about him on the Ryder Cup team. That is the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard.
That's really dumb. That's really, very dumb. I understand he's a great ball striker, but he hasn't done anything this year.
Nothing at all.
So he's 5.
And by the way, when I say here, people, it could have been like when I was randomly scrolling on Twitter. It could be.
It probably was.
No idea, so.
And keep in mind, everybody likes everybody this week, so you'll think anybody's chalk if you just scroll hard enough on Twitter. Number 6, Harris English, who should have won this a couple years ago. I think I was on Harris that tournament.
I think you were too.
Yeah, that was in the midst of a really. No, you know what? I was on Bryson that week, and Bryson imploded on Sunday. That was in the midst of a really bad run, similar to what I'm going through right now. So, yeah, I guess we're coming full circle.
If you bet each ways, you'd be fat like that.
Yeah, I would be, but I like losing money on outrights instead. And 7, Xander Schauffele, 16-1. Okay. All right. So that is the odds board. So it doesn't matter because I think if you actually probably did a poll, I'm guessing most of the people this week are probably betting the without Scotty market. Because everybody's terrified of Scotty this week.
Yep. Why wouldn't you be?
Are you? Yeah. Well, explain it. Why shouldn't you be? Why should you be terrified of Scotty this week?
I just feel like I'm the infant that like got your nose. Where'd it go? Where'd the nose go? Oh, give it back. Got your nose. Whoa, that's what he keeps doing to my money. Every time I'm like,
oh no, the mic broke. Oh, disconnected. That was such a good introduction to Scotty right there. All right. While Capper fixes his mic, I guess I'll talk in that we once again come to a golf course that is a shorter golf course that rewards hitting fairways with a big missed fairway penalty. It's going to be super firm. So that's probably only going to play into his hands even more. You are also switching off Champion Bermuda to Tiff Eagle, where he's won at least 2 tournaments. Bay Hill is Tiff Eagle. So I know he's won some other overseeded Tiff Eagle courses. So that doesn't technically count, but he has some Tiff Eagle wins. So chalk that up.
It's just, we talk ourselves into it every week. And like, and I get it. Like he's only playing for money. And don't forget, guys, it's a miserable job and he doesn't even like to do it. He just has to go out there and play. So, how motivated is he? Because he only cares what's for dinner after going out and getting to play a child's game for millions of dollars. Yeah, I'm just sick of it. Accurate off the tee, deadly with the irons, Bermuda putter, head and shoulders the best player on planet fucking Earth. So yeah, I'm fucking terrified of it. And if I'm not taking that big of a haircut, like why not? Just eliminate one of the variables. Golf is so fucking variable anyway. We already have a shortened up field, so eliminating one player out of 70 versus whatever 150. Andy's the best player. I'll take that for a haircut of 5 or 7 points.
Okay. All right. But you don't have that available to you though, do you?
Nope. Soon I will. Next week. Next week
okay.
Well, I won't actually be in a state, but I'll be close enough to a state that it's legal where I can drive over the border, make my bets, and then come back.
Okay. Then let's go through the gambit then. How would Boston Capper get Scotty Scheffler on his market or on his betting card if he could this week? Would you take a minus 250 as a top 20?
No,
you're not paying all that juice. I'm sorry, not top 20, top 10, minus 250.
Oh yeah. Wait, what was it? Minus 2 what?
Minus 250 for a top 10.
Yeah, so I heard 350 because that's what the top 20 is. Minus 250 for a top 10. I've made bets like that before.
You have. Usually when the United States is going against a ragtag bunch of internationals on home soil. Okay. All right. How about this one? How about football bet minus 110 top 5?
Yeah, I would do that.
Okay. So I got burned pretty badly by this at Travelers when he finished T6 after quadding the opening hole on Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, if you didn't go through that trauma, that probably looks good for me.
Yeah, that looks great for me.
Yeah,
Especially, what'd you say it was one what?
Minus 110 on Bookmaker, actually. So if I didn't get burned at Travelers badly, I would probably go back to the well. I learned my lesson. I got caught with my hand on the stovetop right there. Not for me, but if that's probably a good bet. If you don't have access to it without Scotty market. For whatever reason, I just decided I'd rather get full odds on guys and complete a card of guys I want to bet instead of doing it without Scotty market. I haven't had much success with the without Scotty market, even though when I guessed when Scotty was going to win, it just didn't hit for me. So I'd rather just bet the guys I want to bet and hope it just works.
Yeah,
out.
listen, I get it. It feels dirty. It really, like, I don't know. I think it goes against, especially somebody like me who doesn't particularly give a fuck about the numbers. Like, it just feels dirty. It feels like I'm going against my true self when I take. I'm a no hedge life guy, and then I'm talking about a fucking hedging with a no Scotty market.
Yeah, I guess technically it worked out for us when we bet Minwoo Lee at Houston. We did. We weren't scared of the without Scotty market that week, and it worked.
That's true. That's true.
It both took 10 years off our lives.
It really did. It was fucking stressful.
Between Scotty making a charge and Minwoo Lee hitting into the drink on 16.
God, it was so bad.
Yeah. It worked out though. So,
I knew it was gonna fucking happen too. We were texting each other and I was like, he's fucking putting the Scotty.
I know. All right. So let's go down a tier then. Let's start with Xander at 18 going all the way to like Ludwig. So here's the guys like the next tier down. You got Xander at about like 16 to 18 to 1. You have Justin Thomas about like 25 to 1. Tommy Fleetwood's been bet down to like 25 to 1. Matt Fitzpatrick's hanging around like 30-ish. Russell Henley is around like 25 to 1. Morikawa 30 to 1. Ludwig like 30 to 1. Of that list there, who do you like the least?
Oh.
Yeah, let's spin it a different way.
Always throw me the fucking curveball as I'm trying to figure out who I like the most. Who do I like the least? I like, with the price combined with everything, I like Xander the least.
You like Xander the least? Interesting. Why is that?
With the price. Price.
All right.
It's just a short price, and he hasn't been playing well up until these last 2 weeks, and those were overseas. So I'm good. It doesn't have a great course history here.
It's okay.
That's why I said. I said not great. I didn't say bad.
Okay.
And just at 18 to 1, I think I'd rather bet JT instead of fucking Xander, just based on the play this year and his course history. And I get 7 points. So yeah.
Oh, all right. I think we found our first St. Jude charity bet, by the way.
Oh, Xander versus JT. I'm worried about the off the tee penalty though. That's
the thing. JT, I understand he's like, we used this argument early in the year when I hit him outright at Harbor Town, is that like these are JT courses, like the ones that are maybe a little bit more clubbed down where you put the driver away, and shorter courses like his Travelers, Harbor Town. I think the difference for me is that with Harbor Town earlier in the year, that was more less than driver than what this is. You guys are being a lot more aggressive here with driver. Like you got to hit at least, I think, like 8 or 9 holes. Usually, you got to pull driver still a fairly high number. So, and he has had no control with it over his driver.
Yeah, and he's done it all. He's done it all with the putter this year too. It seems like.
Yeah. So, but will you take?
I'm not taking that as a challenge.
Oh, come on! It's for the kids.
I don't like it that much.
Okay,
we can find another one. I can guarantee we can find another one today.
Okay. What about JT versus?
No, I don't. Leave JT out of it. I don't even like him that much. Fine. I just said I'd rather bet him than Xander. I already didn't like it that much. Like,
all right. Well, back to Xander. I consider starting my card at like 18-1 with Xander. He's playing better. Top 10 at the Open. Driver is still little. It's getting better, like better control, but it's still a little wonky for me. So ultimately, and just because I feel like if it was softer conditions, like if it was maybe a little more, like the fairways maybe were going to be a little softer, greens going to be a little softer, where maybe you can get away a little bit with hitting the fairways because you can stop the ball a little quicker on the greens. I would consider a Xander. Maybe lengthen the course a little more too. That would have put in his favor, but I'm kind of just going with guys that I feel like are driving the ball well, but more hitting, just better control than he's shown. So, but the iron play is great though. And he actually is a better Bermuda putter than you might think. It's mostly because of East Lake.
Yeah, but
I considered it. Plus, he lives in Florida now, so a lot of the Bermuda concerns that we used to have, I think, are gone.
That's fair. I mean, all the courses down here. Dude, I haven't swung a club in like fucking 4 months, 3 months. It's just too fucking hot, man.
Yeah. Well, my shoulder hurts too much, so I haven't swung it either. Wish I had your problem. It's just too hot, man. Okay. All right. Is this Tommy Fleetwood's week? No. What about top 10? Is this Tommy Fleetwood top 10 week?
Accurate off the tee. Is he a good Bermuda putter? Plays good in Florida.
Yeah, he's okay. Yeah. I mean, like API, PGA National, like good Bermuda results there.
What's the top 10 price?
I got no dead heat at plus 170.
Ew, that's not exciting.
It's not
Tommy Fleetwood. No,
that's no dead heat and only a 70-man field.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. What about dead heat at 2-1?
I mean,
yeah, it's not moving the needle for you either.
Yeah, no.
Okay. All right. I like Fleetwood a lot, but I just can't. I think I
Young and Fleetwood back-to-back weeks. Listen, I would love it. Just
it would be great
content. It would be great for the space. It would be great for the content. But is the universe really going to be that serendipitous? You know what I mean? Like, is it really going to marry those fucking two things together on back-to-back weeks?
Yeah. I mean, listen, you're the loser though. So
I feel like we said that
fair.
before too. What was the year the Browns won? Oh, Cleveland, the Cavs won something.
Yeah, back in like what 2016, I think.
And there was like another loser team that won that year too.
The Cubs.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Theo broke the curse.
There you go. All right. I bet Fleetwood positional. Would you bet him in the matchup market? Like,
depending.
Are you just very lukewarm on like Fleetwood?
I'm pretty lukewarm on Fleetwood.
Okay. All right. Then who do you like the best out of these guys? Fitzpatrick, Henley, Morikawa, Ludwig.
Oh, I thought I got Henley too. Did you say Henley?
Yeah, I said yeah. Who do you like the best out of these? Fitzpatrick, Henley,
Henley.
Morikawa. You like Henley the best. Interesting, because you think he's a loser.
I do think he's a loser, but I'm scared of JT's squirrely off the fucking tee, especially after hearing that. Listen, I'm scared of Scotty more than anything. I don't. Fitzy has a good history here. He must have vacationed here as a kid. A lot of things still does too many dumb.
Did you go to Graceland?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Ludwig, it just does too many dumb things still for me. And like I said, I was good. Like once we hit him this year, I was good to lay off him for the rest of the year.
Okay.
I mean, look, he always shows up at big boy tournaments, and I mean, he already wasn't the signature event where he took Morikawa's lunch money.
Henley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Morikawa kind of shot himself in the foot on 16, and then Henley buried a bomb. To take it away from him, but
so he took his lunch money.
But I was thinking about this too. Like, we have the 18th hole, and that is a great hole for somebody to give it away to somebody. We talked about a little bit in 2010 where that happened. Cantlake gave it away to Lucas Glover on 18. Or, God forbid, it makes it a playoff. We saw Sepp Straka give it to Will Zalatoris at 11. There's plenty of opportunities for somebody to gift wrap.
I was happy with that one, though, because I think, didn't we all have fucking Zalatoris tickets at that point?
Yeah, we did. I was even on my sabbatical, and even I had Zalatoris. I think that was the most popular win. It's sad in hindsight because his approval rating was so high in 2022. And then you know what happened the next week, right?
Was that when he fucked his hand up?
No, that's when he screwed his back up for the first time.
Oh, yeah, that's
right. Took a swing, and he had to get carted off, and people were like,
what does Paulie say about backs, Steve? What does Paulie say about backs?
What did they say about backs?
Nobody knows shit about backs.
There you go. All right. Well, here's the thing. All right. Of those four, I've actually bet 3 of them outright because they are all 30-ish to 1.
All right.
Okay.
I'm listening.
All right. The one I did not bet, and maybe this is sneaky just because I'm looking for super accurate, great iron player, but something's wrong with Morikawa that I don't want anything to do with him.
Did he change caddies again? He's a mental case, dude. Mental case.
He is with, I forget whose caddy's with. But yes, he changed caddies again.
Because it's definitely not him. It's definitely not him having to get more speed. He doesn't have to change. Everything else has to change. Everybody knows a person like this. Like, okay, bud, you're not the problem. We get it. Everything else is. At some point in your life, when you keep running into assholes and you're telling everybody, hey, that guy's a real asshole. That guy's a real asshole. Sooner or later, you got to look in the mirror and realize you're the asshole. Like, it's not everybody else's problem. It's your own.
Yeah. This is not a DFS show, but Morikawa potentially could be a good DFS leverage play this week. Like, his ownership is going to be dirt low. He's got the attributes of what you're looking for.
TPC course.
He has won on Tiff Eagle before, a concession. And that's been the big problem. Like, what if that just gets better? Obviously I don't really think of Colin as a great Bermuda putter, but like Bay Hill was Tiff Eagle, almost won a concession. So
concession back in the fucking rotation.
Well, we talked about this. I think you don't remember. The problem is there's no way to get people out on the course there because there's a bunch of snakes and alligators that would eat people. Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Look, he won that tournament. There was no people around, just like COVID.
Exactly. His best golf was when there's no people around.
Strengthens my argument.
All right, so I bet Fitzpatrick this week. Pepe Sylvia nailed it this week. Yes, I am with Fitzpatrick. I see no reason to get off him. And I bet him last week at 22-1. Like, look, he got off to a terrible start with a double bogey on his opening hole at Wyndham.
Made it on the cut line. Had a good weekend.
But top 10 on the week. Iron play still looks pretty good. Great Bermuda putter. Accuracy with the golf ball. Good on some of these comp courses. Like, why wouldn't I just continue to keep riding with Fitzpatrick at 30-1? So bet him. I bet Russell Henley.
Yeah.
Because if I think this is going to be mega important to keep the ball in the fairway and iron play just really gets rewarded, like Henley right there.
Yeah.
I understand that he has trouble closing out golf tournaments. But this is a golf course. He broke the seal. And this is a golf course, as I mentioned, that can definitely, someone can gift wrap one to you, which maybe is actually the case for Tommy this week. Although he might be the one doing the gift wrapping for people. But I bet Henley at 30-1 as well. And I bet Ludwig this week. He's starting to play better. Top 10 at Scottish, top 25 finish at the Open. Driver is starting to get a little more consistent. The iron play has been really good. He does have a win on Tiff Eagle when he won the RSM, so I know he can do it on this surface. The around the green game definitely is a big problem, but I think with the switch to Zoysia, at least with the short grass around the green, I think that might be a net positive for him. So I bet those three to start the card. It's taking a risk with Scotty, but I like what those three come to the table with as far as course fit, how they're hitting their irons. They have demonstrated pretty good control with their driver lately. And they've had very successful in Bermuda. So
I'm fine with that.
Yep.
I don't hate it. Like, I don't like Fitz, but like, I think it makes sense. Like, riding this hot play. Like, I would have played him in one and done last week, but I knew he was going to be super popular.
Yep. Before we move on, though, the absence of Rory is a big topic. So, do you care if Rory's not here or not? Because some people really do.
Why?
Well, because they look at him as like the creator of all these signature events and really had an influence of how like the FedEx.
No, that scumbag Monahan was the creator of all these things because he got caught with his pants down by the Saudis, and Rory was the scapegoat. You know me, I railed against it because I thought it, and after seeing how they just used him as a mouthpiece, like, whatever, you set this up this way, I don't have to show up in fucking Tennessee. He's got, like, what I say, $1 billion in the fucking bank account. What's another fucking $5 million to him? He doesn't give a shit. Like, he'll come next week. And the FedEx Cup doesn't matter. Like the players tell you it doesn't matter. Like the fans tell you it doesn't matter. Like it's one of those weird things where it shouldn't even be called the playoffs. Like should just be like, I don't know. What do they call it back in the day? Like the Winston Cup? Like, I don't know.
How about just a massive wealth distribution?
Yeah, there you go.
Is that it?
Rich guys getting richer. How's that?
Basically, that's what it is.
And we get to hear FedEx's CEO for 38 minutes on the phone.
Well, I think he died. He died recently. So I don't know if it was the CEO, but some big, either the founder or the chairman, he died recently. So yeah, expect a lot of him this week. A lot of in memory of whoever that guy was. So rest in peace, I guess.
Rest in peace. Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, you took the words right out of my mouth. Like, if you don't like it, how about you don't create a playoff format that allows guys to skip your event and be perfectly fine?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I don't play.
I mean, I'll say how I want to fix the FedEx Cup to the Tour Championship. It's evolved over the years. Oh, yeah. I've also accepted they will not do match play. So we need to come up with a different solution. But there absolutely needs to be some sort of penalty for missing these events. Like it should be like every single other playoff where if you don't show up, you're done.
You don't advance.
Hey, you don't advance. You're done. Yeah, exactly. And I think you're right. Call it something different. Like have like a regular season like title, and then call this like something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right.
Nobody cares enough because the venues suck and the trophy sucks. You know what I mean? Like think about history is what matters with a lot of these playoff things, right? Like the Stanley Cup, right? The most coveted trophy in sports, right? The World Series trophy kind of blows, right? But at least it's exciting. It's got years and years and years and years of history. It's recognizable. The FedEx Cup, it looks like something I would order if my kids won the fucking Little League Championship and I could just get it made quickly down in the store.
Yeah.
You know,
it definitely looks like a fantasy football title that someone just orders online.
Yeah. The whole thing stinks. The whole thing. Hopefully whoever this new shill coming in is from the NFL, hopefully he does a good job.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. 35 to like 51. A lot of big names, a lot of names just jammed down in this range here. Did you see the action that Aaron Rai got this week on the odds board?
No, nor do I care.
Okay. So he started the week at about 70 to 1 on some books. He is now down to some books 30 to 1, 35 to 1.
Man, so to me, and look, I know a lot of sharp guys will watch the bookmaker one to see who gets nuked because the sharp people put money on it and bookmaker lets them put money down on it. I get it. But at the same point, it's about their handling their risk. A sports book is no different than a financial firm with as far as what they want to expose themselves to and what they know they can handle. And if they are taking on too much money and the quant in the basement is telling them that, hey, there's XYZ chance of this happening, just move the number. It's not worth the risk. Like, that's it. Like, that's how I think it goes. Like, I just think it's just a risk aversion. Like it's not about the casinos don't take the sports books don't take fucking stands on golfers. They just don't.
Okay. So let me ask a question though. On Sunday, would completely in the bag capper bet 35 to 1 Aaron Rai this week?
No, never. No.
How many drinks would it take for you to bet?
Are you guaranteeing he's going to win?
35 to 1 Aaron Rai was a good idea this week.
I mean, I would have to be blackout and hit the wrong golfer.
Like, I understand why he got steamed this week.
Yeah,
especially if you are in tune with how we think the course conditions are going to be, just mega firm, mega new greens. Like,
I just don't think he's going to win a tournament like this, like with these guys. He's not going to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
he's not gonna have Billy Ho coaching him up on fucking 17 and 18 to go get it done.
Yeah, like, do you think Scotty Scheffler is gonna quad a hole? I mean, technically he did the Travelers, but
it's true.
I don't know if anybody's gonna be handing him a win. Towards the top there. So, I mean, look, I like the course profile fit. If you got 70 to 1, hey, great CLV, congratulations, looks great.
I'd be fine with 70, not 35.
Yeah.
No fucking shit.
Great on the fridge. I'm good. I consider Corey Connors this week.
Yeah.
I feel kind of the same.
Accuracy merchant, been sniffing around it all year.
Yeah, I think the switch to Tiffy Eagle might help him too. Like he's got good finishes at RSM, good finishes at Bay Hill. Like he hasn't, I don't think, putt very well at Southwind, but switching to Tiff Eagle, he's got a little more success on that type of Bermuda. Didn't get there, but again, like makes sense. Like, you know, I've seen a lot of these firm Bay Hills where he's done really well, or these firm, like, I know it's a completely different golf course, but like firm conditions, like Augusta National when it was playing really firm, like he's done very well. So I know he can do it in those types of turf conditions. I know he can do it on similar golf courses as this place. He hasn't really done it here, I think mostly because of the putter. Accuracy, great from 100 to 200 yards. Seems like he's over the wrist injury a little bit. Yeah. Didn't get there because I bet another guy at 35 to 1.
Okay. So what, you got 3 guys at 30 and 1 guy at 35.
Yeah, it actually worked out. It hit my 7x for ROI.
Okay.
So it's most tipped, but I bet Victor Hovland at 35 to 1. Yeah. I think really good number. Playing good. Now, apparently, though, somebody went back and tracked every time he has been on the tip chart the last like 3 years, and it's very ugly for Hovland. I think his high finish. I feel like
that's happenstance.
Yeah, it is, and we've seen enough guys in the tip chart this year to end up winning. So
it is funny though. How far back did it go? How many times has he been?
I don't know. I just saw a list. It was like 10 tournaments, and like his best result was like 12th at like I think like a.
I know he was. I know he was on the most tip chart when that cocksucker pulled out of Travelers.
Yeah, but again, driver has been. He's not gaining a ton of strokes off the tee, but the control with the driver hitting fairways has started to come back a little bit with him. So that's a good sign. The iron play has been really good. Like
excellent,
Scotty level, good.
I know.
Like over his last 16 rounds, Scotty Scheffler is getting 1.6 strokes per round with his irons. Hovland's getting 1.57.
Oh, so sexy.
Last 12 months, if you did like how I like looking at the strokes gain is like I like turning into like per round instead of per shot. So if Hovland just had one round of shots between 100 and 200 yards over last year, he'd be gaining a full stroke on the field. So great from that range. I've seen him do okay on Bermuda surfaces before. Obviously, he's got a good finish here. And again, kind of like with Ludwig, I think maybe the switch to Zoysia for some of the colors and approaches around the green might help him set a chip off type Bermuda.
Yeah, no, listen. I get why he's most tipped. Like I understand it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So those are the 4 outrights I had. Fitz at 30. Actually, where are the official numbers? Henley at 30, Ludwig at 30, Fitz at 33. He got steamed down a little bit. Hovland at 35. Pepe Sylvia, say top 10 on Hovland plus 300 bet online. I like that.
I like that one.
It's a good number.
See, that's something that makes it move a little.
Yeah, a little bit. So maybe the Seminoles will have it at plus 150 for you.
Yeah, it'll be a negative in front
of that.
All
right.
Damn. All right. I mean, I didn't bet anybody under 45. I just bet 2 guys at 45.
Okay, so you got some room then. So I made some cases for some guys then.
I think I'm going to join you on Henley.
Okay. Ooh, you never would do that.
I know.
Turn over a new leaf, sir.
I know. There was a sale at Kohl's. I know he's going to look sharp.
That's true.
He turned in his Kohl's bucks and got a new fucking pair of khakis.
Okay.
Yeah, I think out of everybody you mentioned, and by the way, I want to let you know I am proud of you for not betting Cantlay at 35.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I know everybody was waiting with bated breath.
When you said 35, I was like, here it comes.
I know. There's a reason why I set it up that way, because I wanted the audience to think like, oh no, did he do it again?
Yeah. I don't want to get there on Fitz, and I just there is like when I just don't want to go against what I said. Like I was good when Ludwig. He hasn't shown me enough where he's not making little dumb mistakes here and there. But yeah, I think Russell Henley makes all the sense in the world for a tournament like this. He really does. Okay, stupid as that sounds. So I think I can join you on him. If Victor wasn't most tipped, I'd probably join you on him.
Oh, you're still hung up on that then.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean,
All
listen,
right.
I got room. I don't like any. Like, I'm scared of Scotty. I bet fat guy Seb Straka at 45 when it opened. His iron game has been incredible this year. What's his Bermuda putting?
Who? I'm sorry. I was looking at our guy.
Straka, that man.
Well, I mean, he did well here in a playoff.
Yeah.
So that was
like what, 5 years ago at this point.
I mean, he did well at Bay Hill earlier this year. That was Tiff Eagle.
What was Truist?
That was Truist is Bentgrass. So, let's see.
Yeah, I just think, I mean, his iron play was ridiculous this year, and he's already won a event like this. I just thought the number was fair at 40-1. He's not coming in the best form, but it ain't the fucking worst form either. And I just thought 45 was a fucking fair number.
Okay. To go back to the Bermuda history, gained 1.7 per round at API, which is
that.
Gained a little bit at Sony, a little different strain of Bermuda there, but he gained a little bit there. Gained a little bit at Sentry, that's Tiff Eagle. So that's good. Gained at RSM despite getting cut. Yeah. So that's another Tiff Eagle example there. Gained a little bit at the Tour Championship, which was switched to Tiff Eagle last year. So the guy might be actually decent on Tiff Eagle.
Yeah, and I thought the number was fair. And he's a fun guy that I can root for.
Okay.
So, yeah, I thought the number was fair there. And then same exact number. I got Goober, Harris English, 45.
I'm actually jealous of that.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, look, he's playing really good. He's played well in the events. There's talk about him being on the Ryder Cup, which he should be, by the way, which I'm sure I drunkenly spouted about on Sunday.
Isn't he in on points?
I think he's 8 or 7, just right outside of it.
He finished runner-up in 2 majors. How was he on the outside?
I think he's right on the outside. Like, okay. He's gonna make the cup. He's gonna make it.
Okay.
Like, I feel like he's gearing up for that. I can 100% him seeing. I could see him winning this fucking tournament. 100%. Okay. Take the 3-wood off the box, nice iron approach, pot it around, and yeah, I mean, look, he's had a great year. And I thought the number was fair. And if it's playing firm, makes me a little more nervous, but he's played tough fields really well this year. So 45 was fine for me with Goober.
Okay. What about your boy Ben Griffin?
So I was happy with what he did for the most part. Like, my theory was right? Like, I feel like everybody's off of, nobody was talking about him. He was still a good golfer. Like, I don't know why everybody was ignoring him. And it looked like he was really making a run on Saturday, and then he kind of fucked up the back 9. But he still ended up top 10. I'm good here.
Okay.
I'm good here.
Okay. I considered it, but I just wanted to build. I mean, like, if I'm not taking on Scotty in the without Scotty market,
yeah,
then like I'm not betting Griffin.
Who else would you consider down the board? Like in reality for a fucking
reality?
Like, Shane Lowry fucking sucks here, and he's a fat guy in the heat. No, thank you. Like, I already got one fat guy.
He's not that awful here.
Oh, I think isn't he bad here?
No, he's. Let me look it up. Like, at least the raw number I have, it might be just kind of like a lot of mid finishes.
Oh yeah, no, she's not bad. No, T23, T6 last 2 years. So
yeah, that's fine. So like, I think he might be actually like, again, we're not a DFS show, but underpriced, maybe a little
7,400. Yeah, that's a good price.
Yeah,
for Shane.
Underpriced. Although if he's 7,400, he's probably gonna be chalk.
Be surprised. It's Shane's not that popular. Like
yeah. But if we're talking about, like, we like guys like Henley, we like guys like Corey Connors, we like guys like Aaron Rai, like Lowry would be right in that vein.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, iron play has tailed off a little bit over the last few tournaments, but he's had a couple weeks off, and a lot can change. He hits a lot of fairways, good on these types of tracks. So
I just can't watch that motherfucker putt anymore with it when I have money on him. I can't do it. It's the worst.
Okay.
Danny McCarthy's not going to get his first win in a Signature event. Although that would be fucking hilarious.
Okay. What about JJ Spawn this week? Can I make the case?
Yeah, you can absolutely make the case. You know me, I like JJ.
Okay. So high rate of hitting fairways, really good between 100 and 200 yards.
Yeah.
Putter has been better this year. Now his overall Bermuda stats have not been all that good, but I think the Tiff Eagle switch might help him because he putt really well at Cognizant, putt pretty well at RSM last year. So, T24 last year at Southwind. Kind of like him this week as far as like what he's been doing. Like it's feelings I've had about Spawn where maybe the course history isn't quite there, but he's got the attributes for it. Yeah. So I kind of like Spawn this week. I took him top 20 at plus 150 this week.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So I do like him this week. Anybody else? What if Chris Goddard is just like top 10 player in the world now? And we're
stranger things have happened. He was highly thought of coming out, right?
Yeah, he was. I mean, I remember when he first broke out, we were all betting at like 30-1 in a John Deere.
Yeah. I remember that. He missed the cut.
Yeah. Look, I mean, like if Wyndham Clark can do well here, like a Goddard up.
I just feel like how old is he? How old's Goddard up?
Oh, he's a young guy. He's 26 years old.
Okay. Well, he's not that young. Okay. But I just feel like, I don't know, maybe he's going to press a little bit because he's right on that Ryder Cup conversation. He's not quite the course fit of the guy that we're talking about. And maybe he tries to do a little too much to cement the Ryder Cup spot and it backfires.
Okay. All right. Let's move past this. Let's go longer shots, like over 60-1. So have you bet anybody in this range?
No, man. I told you I've made those 245 bets.
So those 245 to 1. Okay. All right. Who do you like as like a long shot for this week?
So I was looking at that earlier. Like
we also need to start making charity bets. So let's start picking a few of these bums.
All right. Fine.
Okay.
Who did you hate anybody in the fucking 40 to 60 range?
Do I hate anybody in the 40, 60 range? You know what? I didn't like what I saw from Bobby Mack last week.
Yeah, I hate Daniel Berger. Do you like Berger this week?
I mean, I'll take him in a matchup if you want.
Against who?
Okay, let's throw it out there. How about Daniel Berger against Cam Young?
Who else do I have the option of picking?
Okay, how about Daniel Berger against Chris Goddard?
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
All right, I'll do it for a charity bet. Fuck it.
Berger versus Goddard?
Yeah, I'll do it for charity.
All right. Charity bet. Berger versus Chris Goddard.
Yeah.
Put that on there. You, I think, won.
Yeah.
No, you didn't win the 3-on-1. I did. So beat you there. So we are actually, if we tally it up, you're up 7.5 to 6. So I have some making up to do.
We got time to. We don't have to.
We got 3 tournaments to do it. Okay, I will take Daniel Berger. You will take Chris Goddard. Okay.
All right. So what? So some longer shots, like guys that kind of fit what we're talking about. Siwoo Kim, TPC.
God, he no showed last week though.
I'm telling you, man. I don't know what the fuck has been. Yeah, He hasn't been right since a minute. Sam Stevens doesn't really fit. Gracerman, Gerard maybe, Novak. Like there's nobody I really fuck. What about Bridgman? Our guy Bridgman, 120 to 1.
You love
Bermuda
that.
fucking merchant.
You love that dude. I'll take him in a matchup. I think.
Who are you gonna take him?
All right, hold on. Let's find some matchups. Okay, Bridgman.
So you got Bud Cauley.
Actually, no, I don't hate Bud Cauley this week. All right, hold on. All right, Bridgman matchups. Okay. I'm not taking Potgieter this week.
No.
Although I heard somebody make an interesting case for Potgieter is that like if you could club down, he could do it, but
no, it was around the green game. So fucking gross.
Yeah. All right, I'll go. How about I go back to a guy who burned me bad last week? How about I'll take Nico Echevarria?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's another one. I will take Nico Echevarria, who absolutely murdered my soul on Sunday.
What did he do on Sunday? He just fucking imploded.
Oh, he went he rounded the turn and went bogey double, and that was it.
Because I was in the bag at that point, out at the cigar bar. So I had them put it on at the cigar bar. It was that and the elbow room right next to each other.
Yeah.
And so I lost track of Nico.
Okay.
Who else fits down here? Fucking.
Akshay
not a bad call.
Akshay was completely gutless last week, but he definitely fits someone who just the iron play's been really good, hits a lot of fairways. Good, yeah, good result here.
That was 60 to 160.
Okay.
Right?
I don't hate Kitayama this week, to be honest.
I'm never in on Kitayama.
I mean, just for iron play alone, he's got to
just get him wrong.
He's
just one of those guys that I get wrong.
I don't hate him this week as far as if you want to go off the board, not
Ryan Fox
guys. No, I can't think of many of these types of tracks he's done all right in.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
I'm out on him. People like Nick Taylor this week. I get it.
Well, thank you.
I know he's won Sanderson before for a Bermuda result. I know he's won Sony. Hasn't really been all that good here.
No, and he bankrupted me on the British Open, I think. So,
but I get it. Accurate guy who's a good iron player, good mid iron player. So I get it.
Mackenzie Hughes, 150.
Who?
Mackenzie Hughes, 150. I don't know what the hell he's been doing lately.
Nothing good. Do you want to take a matchup with that?
No,
no. That's a random one.
He just stuck out to me. Remember, I was betting him on the fall swing, and he kept imploding on Sundays, and I was like, I fucking hate this Mackenzie Hughes.
That's true. What about Brian Harmon?
Yeah, he fits, unfortunately.
Yeah, good result at the Open. A lot of fairways. That could work. I took a top 20 and I went back to Chris Kirk for a top 20 this week.
Okay, I get it.
I know, uninspiring, but that kind of fit. An uninspiring top 20 kind of fits for Chris Kirk. Just come out with a good result. Yeah,
look at that fee now at 120. That's almost worth a sprinkle just because.
Is it?
No, but maybe.
When I press you on, you're like, nah.
It's just weird to see him down here.
It's warranted.
No, I didn't say it wasn't warranted. I just said it's weird.
Well, the guy is gonna be 36 soon. He's not a spring chicken anymore. He's got one top 10 this year.
Yeah.
Although, in hindsight, I think we both bet him at Pinehurst, and he was in the mix at the US Open, and then it's been nothing since, basically.
Yeah.
So, I don't mind Emiliano Grillo this week again at much lower price, and we still fit in everything you want to look for this week as far as decent course history, a lot of fairways, good iron player.
Yeah.
So that could work. I'm Bud Cauley.
I like him. He's fun. He's fun. He's a fun guy to root for.
Yeah. Maybe bounce back for Bud Cauley this week.
I love Bud Cauley's story, so I'm 100% behind that.
Okay. Brian Campbell.
I don't think that's bad. He's either going to be my gummy play or a top 20 play, I think.
That's too obvious of a gummy play though. You got to go.
Yeah, that's fair.
To really wow the ISN folks, you
got to
go.
He's got to be bottom 5 on the fucking board.
You got to go I don't know. You should just go Mac Hughes, just see what people react to.
Do?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to look at it first.
Okay. All right. We basically covered everybody.
Because it's between me, you, and Rishi, I think, pretty much.
It is. I got to fill up my picks. The problem is we'll have to figure out something else for the loser to do because I'm basically shut down for golf the rest of the year. So,
well, that's if you win.
Well, if I hit an outright, then I will cruise ahead of everybody.
That's very fair. That's very fair.
So we got 2 more tournaments to do it. All right.
No. Yeah, 2 more. Yeah, we're not taking it all the way to the 30, right?
No, I think we agreed that Tour Championships, we're done with that.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Okay.
Well, let's hope it plays firm and fast.
I hope it does too. Turn off those fire hoses, TPC. Yeah. No need for it this week. These guys are adults. They can handle it.
Yep, I agree.
Okay. All right, that's it.
That's all I got. Sunday night. Yeah, I'll be a good Sunday night.
Do you know where they're playing on Sunday?
Do I know who's playing on Sunday?
The BMW. Do you know where they're going?
No.
We are going to dig up some. We're gonna pick at some scabs.
Oh no,
that have healed. We're going back to Caves Valley.
I don't want to go to Caves Valley.
I don't want to go back either because that means we got to talk about the Bryson's Death March when the nickname Patty Ice came into existence and started my trauma of always wanting to bet Patrick Cantlay because he robbed me of that win and robbed everybody. By the way, everybody would bet up Bryson that week.
That was such a good number too.
It was a perfect number. It was the wrong number. It was a golf course where the farther you hit it, the wider the fairways were. Everybody was on Bryson that week for great reason. And that stupid motherfucking Cantlay hit everything in sight. Terrible.
I gotta decide on who I gotta take in my fucking one and done this week and next week.
Well, don't listen to me. I've resorted to just cursing players at this point.
You broke the 5 million mark. You good?
I did. By accident with Kitayama. But worked. Actually, it didn't really work last week. I kind of worked. Hideki should have missed the cut. And he was my one and done pick. So
I wish if I had a Hideki available, I'd take Hideki.
All right. Yeah, Hideki's playing good. It's probably a good spot.
Course history is fucking immaculate.
I mean, duh, he won, so yes.
Yeah.
I would hope it is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll see you on Sunday, though.
Sunday night, be there. I'm gonna try to get in the Discord this weekend. Probably Friday would be my best day. I think I'm gonna dip out of work on Friday.
Right. Post some 3 balls, by the way. The people want those.
All right. I'll find some fucking 3 balls.
Hey, do it. Thank you.
Just remind me Thursday night. I always forget. Just remind me.
Okay.
My wife's got to remind me everything, so you got to remind me.
Why don't you just put an alarm on your phone? Like you wake up, hey, bet some 3 balls, degenerate.
Why don't you ask yourself that one more time? Why don't I put an alarm on my phone? I'm figuring that out. No, thanks. I'm good.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you fuckers on Sunday. Bye.